is Jeremiah with ADF. We're going to go over the swivel base functions on the Metris Anacapa. The Anacapa comes standard with a passenger side swivel base with an optional upgrade for a driver side swivel base. These swivel bases, they do have a latching mechanism which lock them in the forward facing position. Once that latch is disengaged, you can freely swivel the seat. I find it's easiest to have the front door open while you do this because the seat likes to hit things as it goes around. On these particular swivel bases, we have red levers on the inside which unlatch the seat. So this is for the driver swivel and this is for the passenger swivel. This slides back to unlatch the swivel base. Once I've broken that seat free, I no longer need to hold that red lever. The seat now can pivot freely. Now you can see here that the seat wants to hit the pillar as I swivel it. What I find useful is to hold the forward back lever of the seat so I can move the seat forward and backwards as I pivot it around. I'm going to move this seat all the way around to where it's facing backwards where I want it, and then I'll lift this back up and slide it farther back. Now that that seat's in its kind of camping style position, we're good to go. On the driver's side, especially for the Anacapa, with the different cabinetry we have in here, it's a little bit harder to move that seat in a full 180. Generally, that's just going to turn 90 degrees. Unlatch the seat, break it loose, push it forward, and usually it hits the steering wheel about there, so we're going to stick about there with the driver's side swivel base. With the steering wheel where it is, we generally don't have enough space for that seat to do a full 180 degree swivel. The most important part of these swivel bases is to rotate the chair the same direction that you rotated it to start to return. So I'm not going to continue to spin this chair in a circle, or else you're going to rip the wires out from below the seat. So if I spin it this direction, I need to make sure I spin it back the same direction. For example, on this seat, I know that I spun it looking forward to the left, so I'm going to go back that same direction in order to latch it in place. Now I don't need to hold the lever, the red lever, to relock this in place. I simply need to click it in. Once it clicks in, it's locked into place. Well, when I reset the forward back slide, and then we're good to go. That's how to use a swivel bases on the Metris Anacapa.